As long as we're together, every fight is for the death. As long as there's forever, I will always hold my breath. As long as I'm alive, every word I say is yours. As the earth is getting wearier and the sky is yet to pour, I can see that heaven is a look from your tired eyes, and heaven is the place where your sweet body lies. Can't you see that I'm in love with every simple thing you do? Can't you hear me pray day and night to be with you? Oh my God, it's come be near. Love me slowly, hold me clear. Let them see what it means to be in love. Oh my perfect little dare, know me deeply, hold my chair. Let me feel that I'm the sultan of the land. Your land, oh land. As long as we're together, I will always lay my hand. As long as there's a never, I will know where to stand. As long as I'm alive, every face I see is yours. As my birth becomes a daily, and my eyes never pause, I can see that the books speak of love so far and pure. I used to dream a child's vision, and wish that love would be the cure. Now I see I've got that love from a heart I found a way to stay by my side as time goes by my side as I decay. Oh my God, it's in the sky. You're a human in my days. How fortunate I can be to have you. Oh, my little snippet of heaven, I have them all the dreams, and I'm happy at last, it seems I have you. As long as we're together, I will have it all. Time has taught me to never ask, as I wander about the dark banks of town. For some shades can swing you with them, and your feet won't remain on the ground. I once loved a girl, I say it to the wind. She was weary and still darker than night. She fell in love with the whiteness that's deep in my heart, but soon she abandoned my sight. It's a pirate life for me, babe, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for me, babe, a slave to the distance of sea. Time has taught me to never wait, as I linger about the barriers of the city hall. For some vows last longer than its sayers, and some pledges way sooner fall. I once loved a boy, I say it with most guilt. He snatched all my precious lily woods. I was told that he loved me more than he did, a love that I never understood. It's a pirate life for me, babe, to never dock at shore a day. But salute you bad my heart, but did babe, a slave to the distance of sea. It's a pirate life for me, babe, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for me, babe, a slave to the distance of sea. Tall at beastie, I've returned to the waters. Welcome me not, I did not win. Hoist the colors to the sweet blue horizon. I've learned how to sin. It's a pirate life for us friends, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for us friends, slaves to the distance of sea. It's a pirate life for us friends, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for us friends, slaves to the distance of sea. It's a pirate life for me, babe, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for me, babe, a slave to the distance of sea.
It's a pirate life for me, babe, to never dock at shore a day. It's a pirate life for me, babe, a slave to the distance of sea.
A man's gotta eat, just as a woman gotta need. A man who doesn't eat by himself. A child's gotta hear when his sweet parents speak, but only if it's worth putting on the shelf. I want it to be mine, the true word to find, even if the sun won't be shining. And everything I used to be, today's mirror couldn't see. And I'm back again where my friends are dining. Back to the nothingness, back to my home, back to the rooftop I long for, back to the nothingness of the weary stable hope, back to what isn't here anymore. A message to my devil friend: I want you back and I want you dead, 'cause I know that there's nothing in between. And one for the love I left behind. I searched in you but I couldn't find, but I wish I left your dirty heart so clean. A man's gotta feel what a woman's gotta say, and not be proud because he understands. That crying child in me knew exactly what to be, but the day comes when he turns back as he stands. Now he's back to the nothingness, back to his home, back to the rooftop I long for, back to the nothingness of his weary stable hope, back to what wasn't ever home. My hands are shaking every time, the 100th cigarette in line. If only I just knew to where I'm going. I used to have too many signs, but he missed them all, that stupid mind. So I thank God that I know what I'm doing. And to the characters I write, walk you distanced to the light. Show me the path to freedom so I can rest. And no more I'll be sleeping if the monsters in are creeping. It saddens me that haven't done my best. It saddens this dead-end quest. So I'm back to the nothingness, back to my home, back to the room that doesn't bear me, back to the nothingness of the story, endless thoughts, back to the ones who can't spare me, back to the pictures that scare me. So I'm back to the nothingness. Since the first glance I did look your way as I hit, nothing else made sense. For a wild, wild heart, not the difference in mine, not the spooky railway heart. Every time I choose to think of you, I start. Pardon me, my goofiness, my friend. I know that you're waiting for the dawn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Today you came to say, why so sad, boy, I ain't. You said there's nothing in life to rejoice you. And in word, forgive my stare, I just couldn't go anywhere without thinking, may I walk into you. I feel so pissed off of you, my friend. Somehow you make me go forlorn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Oh, now between the words you find and the cigarettes I grind, I roll my scarf around my neck and I sigh. Every soul around me knows, in the spell-flooded crows, that one seat that always longed to see the sky. Pardon me for falling for her. I know you're waiting for a better pawn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Oh, crazily drawn. Pardon me for falling for her. I know you're waiting for a better pawn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Pardon me for falling for her. I know you're waiting for a better pawn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Pardon me for falling for her. I know you're waiting for a better pawn, but I think, no, I'm sure that I'm crazily drawn. Crazily drawn. She brought me a glass of wine and a tiny paper to sign. She said forever is the deal, so I denied. If only leaves would fall in your mind through empty halls, just try renewing your statue, you'll be fine. I came from a far empire in the east. I fought both man and beast, and I returned with nothing on but wrath and pride. You who lingers in between life and betrayal, it's fine to fail, and you must know love is never a relief. They looked at me with curious eyes, perhaps in shock but not surprised. He said, how can I believe if you don't try? If only time was right and I had a brighter sight, I tried destroying statues as a fight. I came from a pagan meadows in the east. I've been both vile and priest. We've been neighbors, for God's sake, you heard me cry. You who withers in the rain, don't lose your flames. Why have so many names? Well, you've been always the same, a lonely gal. I've been both file and priest. We've been neighbors, for God's sake, you heard me cry. You who withers in the rain, don't lose your flames. Why have so many days? Or you've been always the same, a lonely gal. A lonely gal. A lonely gal. She walks towards me with her head down. It's been almost 2 years and I've changed, but she's been the same old lady since that awful play we paged. And the teacup comes. Oh, good Lord, what love is this? Good Lord, I love this miss. She loves me too, but not to be with me, or I can be with her. For our minds are designed not to rest, and our hearts are resigned for a while. Let me in, love, let me in from the rain. She threw herself in my arms, man. I could swear I felt like dying. And then she kept speaking for hours. Good Lord, she's laughing and crying. And the sweet night falls. Good Lord, what pain is this? Oh, good Lord, will she be mine? Or it's just some sort of unreached love of all love. Be with me and I will be with you. Although our feet are entitled to sky, and our wings are made out of pine, let me go, love, let me go if you can't stay. Oh, good Lord, what love is this? Oh, good Lord, I love this miss. But will she be mine? Or she will lose this final love? Let me in, love, let me in from the rain. I was young, you were a child, and days were like years, and evermore I wait for love, if it only comes with tears. And then you came about too late, somehow about the time you flourished all my withering veils. You brought me home to find. And one day I will be your life, and you will be a chance. For one day I die, and you're by my side.
I was cold, you were wild, and everyone did see that both our feet and our eyes were shaking as it seemed. And then you called upon me away, where we spoke for a time before we get interrupted by your boy. My boy, it's fine, for one day I will be your life, and you will get the chance to one day fly in a love better mine. One day you'll be a better person like me. I was frightened by your call, but you had no fear. You washed me clean of worriness. I showed you a different leer. And then we found our way to land, and both were satisfied. Who knows what fate has in hand? Now for the birds of sighs. For one day I will be your life. We'll survive the sea, to one day be blessed. Kids home, a happy Sunday tea. One day we'll be together for eternity. Someday, one day. One day, one day.
When you see two lovers embracing, and you feel that you want to sleep, remember the arms you've been leaving, and let your head meet your feet. When you see two heads holding, and you feel you can't stand tall, recall the moments my hand was left to dry and fall. You're a star, darling, but not in my sky. You're a star, darling, but not in my sky. You're far, darling, the way that I want. And in the crowd I see the girl you had to be. She's sweeter than you could ever be. When you see two lips chanting the song you wrote one day, you feel that you're ready to die. You're happy, but you don't want to stay. You're not mine, will you be? Why am I feeling in need for you so divine? Your voice greater than mine. You're in confusion, that's my sign. Darling, I can't see the sky, but that's where I want to be.
In the crowd I see you. You darling, I need you. A girl sweeter than anyone can be. Shame on you, the man from the window. Blame's on you, you made me lose my fire. Shame on me, believing I'm a widow. But joke's on you, the moment I figured it out. And I rushed to the kitchen, poured me a glass of wine. Why should I be strong if the reason is denial? Everything I did makes me wonder, was it me or the man from the window? And it's the same for the man from the doorway. He whispers and he glances into me. He couldn't see all my fears, so he says, I'm a pretty girl, won't you be loving me? Oh. And he flushed down my past duties, he smashed all my trials, and he poured himself a huge glass of wine. And he sang this song just to make me feel tired. Is it you this time? The man from the window. I want a better voice and no weird stage persona. I need to get me some money sooner. Although the shadows man will always begin to turn my life into an evil plan. He wants to throw me out of the window, and he'll do it with a simple canny smile. And I'll try to escape him once more, but I know he'll cross every mile. Then I rush to the bathroom, wash my face a couple of times. Why should I be afraid if I know I should be fine? Everything he did makes me wonder, was it him or a man from the window? Laid beneath the snow of someone who constantly cries. It's end of the show, but my baby doesn't know that a sweet someone always dies. Always thrown in the whirlpool alone. The eyes have made you so, no more willing to stand tall. You're the one who repeatedly lies, waiting for a call, destined to always stall. You're no longer the someone who tries to call you by a fool. You're alone. Bring me a home wherever I lay. Show me that love still remains around. You who know that the sky can be so aligned with the beautiful grass
For you to decay, you should leave this time. Believe you were never the one, and find someone to love, someone who never won, someone who ain't me, hon. Bring me a homo wherever I lay. Show me that love still remains around. You know that the sky can be so alive with the beautiful grass of the ground. No, no more will I wait. The doors are closed today, and I know full well no reason have I to stay. I leave now for the first time, a thief bound to the run. I found someone to